What's going on, guys? So, this is my first live stream video. I made one the other day and it completely fucked up. I don't know if it was my internet connection or my cell phone. I am I have this phone here and it's been glitching nonstop lately, and I hear other people's phones are doing that. And I don't even know what the hell's going on. Anyways, I wanted to make this video all about healing systems because that's a big part of my personal brand that I'm trying to get across to people. So I teach MMA, mixed martial arts, and I feel that teaching that and training that is not enough, especially for me. To give you some background on that, I'm a very tight person in terms of tension within my body and how stiff I naturally am. So I really had to go deep with the healing work in terms of loosening up my body. And in a physical sense, I am so inflexible. It's crazy. I mean, I've been working on that for years, but it's something that has always been an issue for me, especially putting just palms to the mat, like trying to get my palms to the mat with straight legs standing up. So, what's something that I looked into? Well, my instructor got me into Bikram yoga. I really started from there, and Bikram yoga is very intense. It's basically yoga in this hot ass room, and it usually goes for 90 minutes. That's how long a session is. You can do 60-minute sessions. I recommend those if you're first starting out with it. Sometimes it could feel like you're about to faint, if you've never done a Bikram session before. And then another one of my friends, after I pulled my hamstring, because again, I was super tight, I was doing kicks one day and boom, it just popped. And I felt it right along the ass cheek area on my left side. And my friend said, I go to this place called the Sierra Hot Springs, and I think you would really like it. You should check it out. And I said, cool. So I went and checked it out, and I fucking loved it. The Sierra Hot Springs, it's around Truckee area. So I'm in Reno, and I drive 45 minutes to an hour to get there. But I mean, it's amazing. They have this temple dome where you can go in and be in this hot tub with all of these minerals. The hot springs water has so much minerals in it, and they have a cold plunge right next to the hot pool. So they have two cold plunge pools that you can hop into. And then when you walk outside, so this is like an enclosed dome area. When you walk outside, there's a big pool out there that you can sit in and hang around other people and talk. So in the temple dome, they don't really want you to talk at all. It's more silent reflection type work. And then they also have a sweat lounge right across the way from the big pool. So it has everything in one, and it's like pretty cheap for the most part. It's like $20 too to get in there. It's awesome. You can bring your own food, eat afterwards. I like taking a book in there and reading sometimes after I'm out of the pools. So then what else happened? I also got into chiropractic work. So with the chiropractic work, I went to someone and they just fucking sucked. I did not like them at all. This guy basically just like cracked my neck, cracked my back, and it really didn't do much for me. So I kind of set my intention to find somebody else, and somebody who can really help with my hamstring, just because I feel like this guy was just cracking my neck and my back and wasn't really working on me very well. So I met this lady who does chiropractic work and active release therapy. So she went in and worked my hamstring muscle all the way from my knee area to the back of my knee area to my sit bone. So where the hamstring connects near your your butt cheek area. So she did a bunch of work on me there. So I started to realize that all of these things that I was doing are like killing me in a lot of ways. And several months later, I was able to train and go hard again and all of that. So I didn't stop there. I continued with it. I continued to look into water therapies. So I got into cold plunging. My instructor got me into that. So it's Wim Hof breathing, where you're taking really deep breaths. So you're firing your body up, and then you go sit in this cold ass water. There's that. There's sensory deprivation, right? Where you're laying in a pool of water that's only like a couple feet deep, and you're floating in this water that has a shit ton of Epsom salt in it. So it creates this natural buoyancy where when you shut the door, it's like you're meditating in space. It's crazy. And that really helped me out a lot. So, and then you have the basics where you don't have to pay for a healing system, where you can do meditation, right? Yoga on your own. And there's so many out there where I just wanted to make that a part of my theme, martial arts and healing systems. And for me, that's what really has got me out of this, out of the injuries that I was at, meaning tore hamstring, lung collapse several years ago. I was in a really bad car accident, just developed traumas over the years that these systems really help to push out of your body and regulate it and manage it a little bit more, rather than it being so chaotic up here. I believe that your body is your mind. So your body carries a lot of information, and unless you're tapping into that information, it's just staying locked up. A lot of us carry a lot of tension around our hip area, around our chest and back area. And unless you're actively working on that, it's going to stay stuck. And that directly goes hand in hand with your mental state. Now, to go back a little bit, I was diagnosed with manic depression a few years ago. I got on medication, got off of it, and then really started sticking with these healing systems along with MMA training and teaching and all of that. And when you put all of this together, I just found that my training went to the next level. I found that I really haven't got any type of injuries or anything like that. And also, along with the healing systems that I'm talking about, diet is not extended from that. It's not a separation. To me, diet goes hand in hand with healing systems, right? What I'm talking about. So I'm on a plant-based vegan diet. That does not mean that I don't cheat here and there, because I'm human. I do sometimes. I just never invest money into dairy products or meat. I may have some if I go out and I'm traveling. For instance, I went to Thailand. I think I ate shrimp or fish a couple times. If I'm out at a party and somebody makes a bomb ass cake, I'll have a little bit. But anyways, it goes full circle. So all of these things come together at the end of the day for me, and create the healing systems that I'm talking about. So for me, it's not just the training. It goes way beyond that. And I am branching out into a challenge where I'm going to put all of this information together for people and branch it out in the month of August. So I'll be launching my challenge in the next coming days, actually. So tomorrow I'm going to be dropping more pieces on my Instagram and Facebook page. If you haven't seen those pages already, go ahead and check them out. They're awesome. I put a lot of time and energy in to my Instagram and Facebook accounts. The one that's actually linked to my YouTube account is not the one that I'm building for business purposes. If you look on Facebook, type in martial arts healing systems. So it's martial arts healing systems, and then I'll pop up. But that's really it. I just wanted to get that out there because a lot of people are like, what the fuck are you talking about with regards to healing systems? Like, what does that even mean? And I wanted to put this video out there for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about. Boom.